Okay, guys, we're here doing another show, and as you can see, Adam, it's a beautiful day. Wow.
Totally.
And Robbie, like usual, I always ask you, where we at today, Robbie boy?
That's my cue. We're at the beautiful Spanish Oaks Golf Course.
Have you got any idea what the topic may be?
I never have an idea what the topic may be.
Well, we've got a dandy guest today.
I'm sure it's one of your friends or someone you coached or something of that nature.
Somebody I work with at the temple.
Yeah.
We're going to go over and introduce him now. Here we go.
Hey, bud.
How you doing?
Wababa.
Jeff Guston.
Hello,
hey,
buddy.
Goose, how you doing?
We're doing great. Hey, I'm going to come on this side of him.
Okay.
Just a little bit about the Gustons. His dad, Mont, one day coming out of the old Fourth Ward Church, and I was going in, he said, Goose, I just want to tell you that you're one of the best all-around athletes to ever come out of this town. And then he paused and says, no, let me rephrase that. You are the best all-around athlete to come out of this town. So when I think of Mont Guston, good man that he is.
Yep.
He's getting all choked up.
I think of that great compliment that he gave me.
Heck yeah.
His mother's a great woman, Faye. His brother Gary, he was 2 years older, played basketball together. His sister Julie, oh, they don't come any better than that gal.
Well, you're automatically my friend just hearing that.
Oh, good.
Married, married to Dwayne Higginson. The Higginson boys, is there 6 of them? 6 sons. That gal needs a medal. 6 sons. Her hubby, she was the only estrogen in the house. That gal deserves a medal.
Actually, there was 5, but that's okay. I had to count too.
Okay, 5 sons.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking of Doug and Arlene Shepard. They got 6 sons. Yeah. Okay. So, the Higginsons, great people. Guston's great people. So we appreciate you being in our show today.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
And just briefly, what is a golf marshal?
Well, a golf marshal is a greeter to the course. That's the first thing. We want to be friendly. We want you to come to the course. We want you to have fun, but we want you to get educated about the course rules. Not the specific rules of golf, but about the course rules. And pretty much all that can be put in one word, respect. For the other golfers. And so that's what we do. That's our approach. We don't, we're not a marshal with 2 L's. It's a marshal with 1.
And what's the difference?
Well, a marshal with 2 L's is a law enforcement. Where a marshal with 1 is golf, educating, enforcing type things.
All right, so if it was 2 L's, you'd be wearing this hat and I'd be wearing that one.
That's correct.
All right.
That's correct.
Do you know why I pulled you over, sir? Number 1, you picked up your ball and put it on the green. That's a penalty.
Well.
Number 2, you were out of play in a restricted area, the natural habitat of the yellow-billed cuckoo.
Oh, is that what that was?
And lastly, and most seriously, I need some backup. You never replaced your divots.
Ah! Hold on. Wow, I think we made it. You didn't see Chief Adams, did you? Good, there for a minute I thought we were in trouble.
So as soon as you get here in the morning, you start it in the parking lot
I start right here with the carts.
with the carts.
Yes.
And what do you do with the cart?
Well, generally, when school is out, we have cart boys, we call them, and they do this. But when school's in, we as marshals have to do it. So every hour that I'm here, and I usually am here for a 4-hour shift,
Oh,
and there's somebody in the morning and somebody in the afternoon, I'll come like this cart right here. I'll come and I'll clean it out. I'll take all the garbage, make sure it's got a scorecard and a pencil, and if the key's still in it, I take the key out and I take it in. All these carts, they have a sand bottle, and we expect people to at least sand their divots. If they can replace their divots, that's better, but at least sand it. And so we'll have these. These are the rules of play. Each 9 holes should be played in 2 hours or less. Same with 18, 4 hours or less, so keep moving. If you're not playing fast enough, allow the faster players to play through.
oh, and I like this one. Read that last one.
Please replace divots and fix ball marks. So what's the difference between a divot and a ball mark? A divot is caused by your club, and a ball mark is caused by the ball. So ball marks happen on the greens, and divots happen at the tee boxes and the fairways. And this is Goose's personal
Divot, repair
repair tool.
tool.
What kind of divots do you make, bud?
Gets really angry.
I guess so.
Holy smoke, Adam. We don't use one of these.
You don't have to unless you got some super big club.
All right.
Well, you know, some of us do and some of us don't.
So here at the course, this is the grandfather of all marshals. This is Steve Stone, and he has been here for quite a few years.
13.
And
13. Lucky 13.
Lucky 13.
All right.
he's the one who trains us all, gives us that good personality, and tells us a good joke once in a while that we can share with people, all people, and hey, we have a good time up here. Go ahead, because we don't want to slow. Yeah, we don't want to slow down.
That's it. That's good. That's good.
Yep, you're fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's that when the marshal holds up the group.
Yep. Beautiful. Good timing.
And Steve happens to be on duty today, so he's out taking care of business. And anything you want to throw
No.
in, Steve?
Yes, we got a good bunch of guys here. Jeff, he's one of our stand-up guys. Does a great job for us.
Well,
We're glad he
thank
could
you.
take you around today and show you what we do. Hope you enjoyed it. I know if you had Goose with you, you had a good day.
We try.
Well, Goose is proposing that we wear this hat as a marshal's
Well,
hat.
I like that, but we need a bubble on top and a siren.
Yes.
That's a hat.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that. Okay, we like to throw this out there. People are always worrying about money. Do you do this for the money?
No,
Why do you do this?
I do it. I'm a volunteer, mostly just for the golf, and I like people. I like visiting, like getting out of the house, you know. And
Oh yeah.
it gives me something to do, a purpose, and I enjoy visiting with people.
And this is a beautiful environment you
And
work
it's a great
in.
environment, a great bunch of people.
So you like being a productive citizen,
I try.
not sitting in the hall, in the house with the blinds closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of the house and get productive
And have some fun.
And have
and
some
have
fun.
some fun. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Goose.
Thank you, sir.
See ya. Thanks, Jeff.
See ya.
See you guys later. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
So these are the basic rules of the golf course. You've got your general rules, which are basically rules of play and how the game goes. It's not the specific, like, do you move it out 2 club length? That none of these are dealing with those type of rules. Those are the rules of golf. These are the rules of etiquette, you could say. You know, everybody's got to have their own clubs. You can rent them here, you can borrow somebody's, but you're not supposed to share.
No more than 2 riders.
Yes, and sometimes people will get on the back. That's where I come into play. You can't have more than two riders.
Okay.
Yep.
I know this golfer just come to this little do-jobby.
Okay.
What's in here? Oh.
So what he's done is he's got a scorecard.
Scorecard.
And it gives a map of the course here. So that you can see if there's any dog legs or sand traps. Sorry, I got so many things in my hand. There's how you keep the score. There's the par, white tees, blue tees, so forth. And then here's some
the pencils.
that you can write it down with. And then this just keeps them dry when the sprinklers are on, when it's raining. So
Hello, guys. So, you mentioned the term dog leg. Somebody that doesn't know golf terminology, is it a real dog leg? What does that mean?
well, a dog leg bends. So
Oh, it
it's a
bends.
dog leg to the right or it's a dog leg to the left. So it bends. And there's no rhyme or reason of how far it's got to be straight. It just goes down and bends right or bends left.
Gotcha.
There's a lot to this game.
You got coloring books and crayons in there for Robbie boy?
Hey, that's a good one, Adam.
That could be.
Coloring
Live it up,
book and
Adam.
crayons. I like it. All right, let's go up here. We want to get your opinion about the
Marshalling.
the
used to be a
importance of
marshal.
having a marshal on the course.
Oh, it's really important. That's why, you know, and I think they ought to wear, you know, a nice hat like that, and that might even help better.
All right. I like it.
Because, you know, then somebody would say, oh, that guy has some authority.
Okay.
Don't you think that
Holy
that's a
crap.
good idea?
No, not even.
I like it. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Brian Pendleton.
There you go. Did I coach your son?
Absolutely. This guy is the best. Been a
Wow.
longtime friend.
Wow.
The Goose.
Thanks, man.
The man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, the Pendletons are good people. Yep. Thanks, guy.
Hey, you bet.
Holy crud. Is that for like scoping out the hole or
No,
something?
that's for the
For getting his ball out of the water.
out of the pond.
Oh, you're one of them pond boys. Uh-huh.
There you
I
go.
can reach in the bushes the long
That's
way
a good
too.
one right there. Let's show the viewers.
Look, yeah, look how, see, so you, see, I could go, oh, it's way out there, oh, wait a sec, wait, oh,
Oh,
and then, see, you can just go way out.
And the reason that's possible is because he's a paying customer. He hit the ball, he comes up on, he sees some balls in, he's got that tool, he can take them out. But if you're not, and you're just on the course looking to pick up balls, you're in danger.
Well, you're in danger
Wherever
out
you're
being out there
picking 'em
picking
up,
up
that's
balls
what people are
anyway.
hitting. So they're paying customers, so it's a little different.
so you don't have to get your nice shoes wet.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
That's right. Roll up the leg sleeve, you know, I just use the ball retriever.
That's-
I don't carry one because I don't get them in the river if I can.
Say that. See? All right, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Okay, guys. We're over here at this brand new structure. When I golfed up here years ago, boy, they didn't look this nice.
No, these
It
are
is
really
nice.
nice.
So, Gus, can you explain to our viewers what the numbers mean?
Okay, so obviously it's the 9th hole. It's a par 4. And if you're going off the blue tee box, which is in the far back over there,
Okay.
it's 318 yards to the middle of the green. If you're going from the white tee box,
Right here. Okay.
it's 305 yards to the middle of the green. And then if you're playing from the yellow, it's 277. And what that is your better golfers tee off from the blue, average golfers with average length from the white, and then the yellow is the senior players.
And what are they going for? Well,
The green up at the clubhouse. And then the women tee off from the red.
So, Gus, you mentioned par 4. What does par mean?
Means the average golfer, well, they say the average golfer can hit 305 yards into the hole in four strokes. If it takes him more, then that would be a bogey, and a double bogey, and a triple bogey.
Ah.
If it's 1 under, it's a birdie. 2 under's an eagle.
And 1 under is a goose, baby. 1 under is a goose.
no way. Is it really?
It's a
1 under is a goose, Adam.
The hole is a par 5. If a hole's a par 5 and you got it in 2, which would be 3 under, that's an albatross.
An albatross.
Yep. And so usually you get an albatross on par 5s. That's possible.
Oh.
Otherwise it's a hole in 1, or it's a birdie, or it's par or bogey, double, triple.
I noticed they're named after birds.
Yep.
You can't beat birds, especially a goose.
I have to live with this all the time. See, is that where maybe that's the flag?
No, that's not the flag.
That's maybe where the
Oh,
hole
there it
is.
is. There it is. I
Just
can
for
see it up there.
information, which is good about what's great about this course is they mark things. So this is the 150 marker, and it probably got hit by a golf ball and just exploded
Really?
right there. So this is 150. So 50 yards farther up will be a red circular thing in the ground that says you're 100 yards out, and that's always to the middle. So 150 to the middle, 100. The carts have these GPS services on them.
Right there.
So when the course was first built, they
a red
didn't have
marker
the
over there.
system like they do today. So that's 125. So this red is 100, which should be right here. So anything around here is going to be 100 yards out. So, and you see how people or other marshals have sanded the divots.
Oh.
Because this is the landing zone. So everything in here is going to take up a divot because it's an iron. And you can kind of see they get brutalized in the area. That's why we sand them quite a bit.
There's the flag right there, see it?
No.
Over near the tree.
Wow, I do. It's blue.
Yeah,
Well, it's not very visible. What if someone hits a window or something?
you're right. That'd stick out better if it was red. Oh, it missed the brake. God.
Vince, have you lost your head?
That's what I'm trying to avoid, my friend.
But Vince, if we don't belly up to the bullseye, how else can we prove that safety belts save lives?
Oh, it ain't working, Larry. Nobody's listening.
Sure they are. Look at them. They're buckled up.
Hey,
Them too.
so maybe eating all these dashboard hors d'oeuvres is worth it.
For sure.
Hey, let's head back.
Hey, buddy, I didn't know you knew how to drive.
Drive? Drive? Whoa!
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
I noticed when I watch golf on TV, there's a dude there standing with a sign that says quiet, but we don't do things like everybody. We're different. That's what makes Goose in the Wild the only show on TV like this, because we're unique. So you as the marshal, if Rob was over there yelling, you'd hold that sign up, right?
We would hope that they would be considerate to the people. But that happens a lot where people do yell to their friend on the other green or other fairway and
Robert!
Shush!
Okay.
But we do not hold up signs, that's for sure.
Yeah, shush. All right. We thought we'd be a little different today. This is going to be a great show today. We're going to have a lot of fun, laughs, grins, giggles, guffaws, chortles. Yeah. You know why?
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll,
We
because
chortle when we roll.
in this dark and dreary world we're living in with war and all this and that, there's not many people that's smiling, grinning, laughing, chortling. Yeah. So we guarantee today that this show is going to be a bunch of laughs. And if you can't get even a grin in this show today or a little chuckle like that, then you know you need to go buy you what?
I don't know, I feel a chortle coming on.
You need to go get you a strawberry banana smoothie.
That's our theme
and
today.
just enjoy it. Yes.
Heck yeah. And don't forget to smile.
That's right.
And now, the special presentation.
We're going to need clubs.
You know, I'd love to know what these two clowns are doing out here. You got one of them aimed over.
What is going on? Connect this finger and the little. Like
If it's a golf lesson, it's a super poor one.
Can you just have it in front of you, Tim?
Come on!
Where's the actual...
This week, anytime it'd be fine.
Oh, look! They both have sunglasses on. There's no sun.
Hang
Celebrities, that's all right.
I'm just teaching this guy. It's his first time.
That's what the range is for.
Where am I going for, Goose?
Well, you're going right.
We're hitting!
That way?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just fire a warning shot.
Yeah, just make it, just let them know we're here.
Ah! Who the man?
Did that wake him up?
That might have.
Doesn't seem to bother him a whole lot.
Oh, yeah. Mwah. That was way fun.
Atta boy.
Can we get a course marshal out here already? What do we do? Do we call the clubhouse?
What is the number?
Oh. Wow.
3, you're out.
Wow.
Strike 2. Oh, it left the ground.
There we go, baby.
My wife's already gonna be mad at 4 hours, but this is turning into 8. What do we do?
We could probably pull up a lawn chair. I don't know.
How you doing, man?
We're waiting
My
on a group of
goodness.
clowns.
Okay, I'll go ahead and see what's going on.
All right.
Just a little bit,
Speed 'em
please.
up.
Thank you.
Yep.
It appears to be sand.
What do you think?
Oh, crud.
How you doing today, guys?
Well, this is my buddy,
Okay.
Bob,
Okay.
and this is his first time on the course.
You
Okay.
couldn't tell that, though,
No, no.
And
but I
so,
rocked it.
Is it not a good day to be teaching my friend how to golf?
You know what? Any day's a good day, but we want to keep the rules of the course. And those guys behind you are probably long ball hitters.
Okay.
Why don't we let them go through
All right.
so that you have a little bit more fun playing? But Honestly, once you go to about a triple bogey, which is 3 over par, I'd pick up, because otherwise you slow everybody down. And you know what I'm saying?
No, actually I don't. That's a lot of golf talk. I have no clue what he's saying.
Well,
what the heck's a triple bogey and play through and...
Well, basically, if you go 3 over par, this is a par 5. So once you hit 8 strokes, you should pick up and go. Then
5
just put
over,
on the
say,
card and
or 3 over.
Yeah.
I just want to hit the ball.
So to bring my friend up, it would be better when it's not so busy.
Well, yeah, Saturdays are always busy, Fridays are always busy. A weekday, mid-morning to early afternoon would be awesome.
All right.
But it's always good to start over on the range. Just kind of go through all the stuff. Yep, that's right up there.
Here comes those people yelling at us.
Yep. So why don't we move over and we'll let them play through, and then you guys can go.
It's his first time.
Once these guys go, then we'll go from there.
Okay.
That'll help us out.
So,
having a good time?
Well, we're trying.
We're sorry.
Like this is my friend's first time.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot. That's why they have a driving range. Driving range is a good spot for first time. Get in a lot of swings.
Okay.
For not even a third of the price to play 9 holes. So starting on the range and then get out here on the course, a good time, but don't worry about the score. Pick up a ball, just keep moving. Should be getting done in 2 hours. I'm sure that's what the Marshal told you.
All right.
Good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
Take care.
Thanks for that wisdom.
You bet. Have a great day.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Well, it was sure a nice time waiting for you fellas out there on the golf course today.
Oh, that was you up there? We didn't know.
This is Rob's first time.
Yeah.
This is my golfing outfit.
That's one of the most fantastic golfing outfits I think I've seen in my life.
Well, we decided to do a golf show in the beginning of November. Hello.
It's perfect. Perfect time to do it. As long as there's grass out there to be hit on, let's play.
I think we need to let our viewers know. This is Alan Huff. He was in another show years ago.
And years ago.
He's worked at MVP in the screening department. And I think our viewers need to know how long you've been playing golf.
I've been playing since I was about 13 years old.
So a year now?
Yes.
Sorry,
old man. Thank you for that compliment, Rob. But my best friend at the time, Mayor Mendenhall, lived right up here on Powerhouse Road, and we'd just we started coming out and playing as much as we could.
And you were on the high school team, right?
I was, yeah.
And back then when you was playing regularly, what would you typically shoot?
Typically somewhere in between even par to 77, 78.
And that's for 18 holes?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot different these days, I'll tell you.
And how did the team do when you was a senior?
Well, as a senior, the team took second, but 2 of the 3 other years we won state.
All right.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, we had a great team that year. Really difficult to find a spot when you have that much talent. So
yeah, good.
That was good. It was a fun time for all of us.
So what is it about golf that interests you?
Sometimes I don't know. Golf is the most frustrating / rewarding sport there is. There'll be a day you come out, you play the best round of your life, and the next day you can come out and play the worst round of your life. And it's just ups and downs and everything else in between, and the more you practice, the better you get, the funner it gets for you.
So would you say it's more frustrating than softball or baseball?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Just because it's an individual sport and everybody wants to be perfect every time they're out doing something.
Heck yeah.
And it doesn't work that way, especially in the game of golf.
Well, I'm just thinking the Marshal pulled up again.
Oh, man.
We've had a lot of that today.
I want to get some input from him.
Get all the input you're getting. I mean, that's the guy you want to talk to right there.
Can we walk over there just for a minute?
You bet.
Okay. Just need to get your input on this.
Okay.
There are some people that like to be a little deceptive, and they wait for the sun to go down, and then they come in on the ground and trespass and try to get free golf balls.
Mm-hmm. They don't necessarily have to wait at night. They come on. Like for instance, I'll find people in the ponds, and technically that is not, if you're not a paid customer, you're not supposed to be on here because we're responsible for your safety. And so if they're in the river, if they're in the pond, and a lot of them don't know it. I don't, I just try to be as educating as I can be and just say, hey, we can't have you on here. This is a public course, but it's for paid customers, not for people looking for balls.
Is there a big market on golf balls or something?
You know what? Golf balls, that's $1 million deal.
It's expensive.
Wow.
Yes.
I just think they're fun.
a brand new Titleist Pro V1, Pro V1X is almost $4 a ball.
A ball.
Really?
A ball. So
they went up that much?
Yeah.
Now?
Actually, now what I've seen them is that they're $15 a sleeve, so that's $5 a pop.
Yeah, if you buy, the fewer you buy, the more costly it is.
Yeah.
So it can be, but and again, I'm not a Marshal with 2 L's. I'm a Marshal with 1 L. I'm making sure the rules are being observed and you're respecting the people that playing around you.
How do you guys feel about the golf marshal, having one on the course?
Good, usually. Yeah, pace of play, keep it up.
Are they beneficial?
Yeah, my grandfather was a marshal in our
Oh.
where I grew up, so.
And where was that at?
Fallbrook, California.
Oh.
It's a vineyard now.
Oh, wow. So you think they're essential?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Have you ever been stuck behind people holding up the
Yeah, you ever
the
been
pace?
behind knotheads like Rob and I?
Yeah.
It's usually the younger guys with the haircut that looks like the broccoli.
Oh.
Those guys take forever.
That's interesting. The broccoli haircut.
My opinion is if you're not good, just be bad quickly.
Be bad quickly.
I don't want to say suck fast.
Okay. All right. And
both
go
are
up
witty.
on the driving range.
Oh yeah, practice.
Practice and practice.
Yeah.
And practice and practice.
But yeah, the Marshall's I feel like that's kind of a staple of the golf community. So.
Oh, I
Heck
like
yeah.
that, Gus.
Gotta have a Marshall.
You gotta love that.
Yep.
All right, guys.
I feel like it's a commonality. So.
Beautiful.
Well, appreciate your input.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great round.
The good thing about marshalling here, I have a radio, and the clubhouse gets me on the radio and says, hey, there's a backup at 8. And boom, I just shoot down. But what I try to do is I try to go 9 through 8. So I'm not blaming it on the people on 8. It could be 9. It could be people in front. And so what I try to do is go in reverse to find out who's actually the cause.
Well, good on you.
Because the pace of play is you should stay up with the people in front of you.
Gotcha.
So if they're on the green, you can be on the tee box. If it's a par 5 and they just hit their second shot, you can tee off. But so many people they become fearful of what happens if I hit them. Well, hey, they haven't hit a ball past 100 feet yet today. What makes them think they're going to hit it 250 yards,
All right. Let me ask you, Mr. Huff.
Yeah.
You're a professional golfer.
Not even close, but thank
in
you.
all your years, have you ever been hit by a ball?
I absolutely have.
Okay, I know this is going to sound silly, Travis, but I would think it hurts.
It hurt tremendously. I was on hole number 5, and I had a friend with me. Again, early on, just a bunch of dumb kids. And I had ventured a little too far ahead, and he caught one a little bit,
good.
a little bit thin, if you will, and he smacked me right in the cheekbone.
Oh my heck! Oh my heck!
It felt good.
Oh my heck!
But, it's part of the game, and sometimes you have a ball go right through the wickets without you even knowing about it.
Oh my heck!
And that being said, even especially on this hole, This is more of a driving hole for a lot of the stronger players. When I was younger, it wasn't a rare thing to hit your tee shot onto the green, or at least near it. And there were times when I had hit a drive and I thought, well, if it gets up there, it isn't going to hit them too hard. And I've had them, and literally I've had them go right between guys who were putting's legs on that green. And it's, that's another thing I was going to bring up about this course in particular. A Marshal is very essential, especially for certain holes on the course. We have up on the back nine, there's some of those shorter holes where you get some of these guys who decide, well, you know what, I'm going to use this as a driving hole. I'm going for this one. So they back the course up and back the course up. If you get a few groups like that of guys just waiting and waiting for the greens to clear so that they can hit that shot, you're going to have a long day, and it could even start as far as this far away from 14.
There's so
and
much
it'll be
to
that
this
big
game.
of a backup.
Oh my God.
And that's just kind of one of the inherent problems with a course like this, especially with shorter holes, is that you can get those backups. But the Marshal, when they're doing their job and they're, doing things the right way, especially on a recreation day, can say, look, can you at least try to pick it up just a little bit when we get past here? So,
sure.
It's, you can definitely tell up here when there is a Marshal working, and definitely can tell when there is not one. And, sometimes, and that's where people get frustrated and all that stuff, but,
and what I've noticed in 2 years since I've been marshalling here at the Oaks, you have a par 4 first hole, par 5 second hole, par 5 third hole. So those par 5s, you think about it, even if you're pretty good, you're getting 5 to 7 shots. Even a fairly average golfers could be 6 and 7 shots on those. So we kind of have a tendency to back up in the first 3 and then boom, it's a race going out of 4, 5, 6 and up, and it just seems to flow a lot better on that end than on the first 3 hole. That's just an observation coming from me, because I always find that. And this isn't necessarily what Marshal does, but when you get in here, you're supposed to rake it out for the next person.
Okay, I'm going to get in.
So if he gets in...
Holy crap, Goose.
Well, don't make too much work.
So now he takes that and just kind of follows his tracks.
Yeah, start where you last ended.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Well done, Goose. Well done.
Yeah, get this one up here.
Oh.
Just, that's why he was saying, yep, just kind of go and smooth it out the best you can.
Okay, I'm wondering, why is this a big deal?
Because somebody else is going to hit in here, and then they're going to be in your footprint or in your divot, because when you hit out of a sand trap, you leave a big
So that'll make it a more difficult shot for them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it doesn't make it fair. Let's find a fresh divot.
Right here.
Right, there's one right there.
Okay, so...
Come check out this divot, Travis.
This is what happens when a ball hits. Even though the greens here are very firm, that happens. What we would like to do is see, do you happen to have a, can I?
Yeah, I can show you. As a player, if you're out on the course, everybody should have this tool. And it's just simply a ball mark repair tool, and as you just kind of work it underneath.
Nicely done,
and you always try to do it from the back, because that helps to keep the root system intact. And then when you're done, usually you have a putter. You can step on it or use your putter to tap it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now if a person doesn't fix that, then we come along with this, and it's really, it takes us away from keeping the pace, but we push that down.
Oh, look at that.
And I kind of go around it a little bit and hit the edge, and it fills in, and then we go right there. If one isn't fixed, that's what it does. It kills the grass around. So if you happen to be right here putting back towards that hole and you got to go through it, now you've got to fix it, and it's not going to be the same as if it was nice and green and so forth. But see, here's typically on par 3s, you get a lot of people that hit divots that are angled. So they're coming, instead of a high altitude coming down, And so that divot is kind of hard to go. And I like to take, can I see your tool, please? I like to take that and go this way and push back. He was talking about, but I like to take those and do that so we can get, and then I'll come along and just, and then at least it's level.
If you fix your divots, the golf gods will bless you also.
So would you say on your tombstone it's going to say fix your divots?
It should. Yep, it should. This course is run very well, I think. I mean, you know, you're going to have the days that things are windy up here, but generally speaking, you can get on this course. You can get right off the freeway, come up the canyon. I mean, this course is constantly being used, and I think they benefited greatly when they put this course in for the city. There's a lot of courses that, you know what, they might be in the pristine mountains, but man, it takes you forever to get there. So anyway, that's what I like about it.
I was thinking, I always ask the female perspective.
Alan? Sorry.
Who are more courteous, the women or the men?
Think of political correctness these days, so be careful.
Yeah.
So which one are the women and men?
Educated golfing men.
Doesn't matter.
Educated golfing men are very courteous.
Very courteous.
Women are just courteous, I think, on a natural basis.
Oh, okay.
But when people are educated about the game,
that's what we're trying to do with our show today.
Are there a lot of women that golf?
More and more.
Yeah.
Since COVID.
Absolutely. And you know, the interesting thing about it is you can talk about courteousness on any level, but the more an individual plays and learns a game, you know, you're naturally going to become more and more courteous. That's why they call it a gentleman's game.
Okay.
Or gentle ladies.
I love to see dads bringing their kids and letting them get some hits and stuff, and that's fun. Kids are having a ball.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking, we got a lot of young kids that watch our show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're thinking that they would like to be a golf marshal. What does it pay?
Well, it doesn't really pay. It's a volunteer job.
Oh.
And, you know, we'll get to come up and play golf if we can get in and stuff, but it's a voluntary job, and you're just here because you meet people. That's why, you know what, I don't want to ever come across as this, like I'm pulling rank on you. I'm going to ask you if you can do us in the course a favor, and this is why. Because it helps the other people play. And so keep the pace going. If you can't see those people in front, you're behind. You might have to pick up a hole and move on.
Gotcha.
Until you got it. But generally speaking, you know, people are understandable.
Well, I played with some guys and it drove me nuts. They took unlimited mulligans. How do you feel about unlimited mulligans?
You know, if you hit a ball in the pond, in the river, out of bounds, you know, you have the right as a golfer to hit an alternative ball. But you're hitting the third shot when you do.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're playing for, you know, a competition-wise, you would want to go up to where it went out in the best line you can, as far as back as you need to, and play your shot from there. So, yes, people that just hit 2 and 3 balls, no.
Oh, I had guys hitting 5 and 6.
No,
and we get up to the clubhouse and we're adding up the scores, and they'd be a couple behind me, and I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You took 7 mulligans on hole number 6.
That's right. Yeah, that's not right.
So
Just
guys,
slows the game down.
be honest. Be honest.
And he never forgets, ever, ever.
Wow. I think right now, Trav, a good time for him to go get a little break, a little treat.
Heck yeah.
And what sounds good to you, Al?
No, certainly nothing with any sugar or anything like that from what I understand about your suggestion. So maybe some carrots and celery.
Oh, heck.
Carrots and celery?
I never went down that road.
Hey, I think on a beautiful day like this, guys,
It is a gorgeous one.
How about a strawberry banana smoothie?
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah, baby. We'll be back in a minute. You know, when we're going off the green, and we went in the sand pit here.
Right.
And I had to rake my footprints. And then we got right here off the fringe of the green, and Al called this an anger mark.
Yes, because this is a chipping area. You shouldn't be, this is left because somebody got angry because they chunked the chip shot, and so they took a full swing, and that shouldn't be here, not even close. This is the type of divots that are out on the fairways where people have to hit them 100 to 200 yards, but around a green you should never have a mark like that. But this is what we're saying. See, if they would have replaced their divot and then stepped in it, we're good. But if not, we got to sand that.
I'm going to say, how do we repair this?
We sand it with that sand bottle.
Oh.
And we fill it in and we stomp it, and then the grass grows up and through.
All righty.
And
so what
that's
would you
how
like
it's
to
done.
tell our viewers about this kind of anger divot?
Well, you know, golf is a hard game, a very hard game. And if we're not keeping our wits about us, if we're not keeping our tempers, golf is going to be a game that you'll absolutely hate because it's not cooperating. But this is a good demonstration of fixing.
Okay.
See, it's got...
Oh, it's green.
Oh, it is?
Got, sometimes that
Pretty.
is for seed, and that'll help that go and make it. So if a ball lands in it, which could, now it's flat, so it'll have a chance to roll
Nicely
out.
done, boys.
So as the snow sits on it during the winter, come next spring, that'll have a root base?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
for sure.
Wow. That is good stuff.
And that's things that we fix. You know,
That's one of your duties.
Yes, and if we saw somebody do that, that would be somebody that we would definitely tell them, hey, if you know, you won't be invited back here if you can't control your anger like that. So, and then I would probably go to the clubhouse and say, hey, the ones on 9, you need to say that they've been warned about certain things. I don't know what they'll do exactly, but those things happen.
Alrighty.
Yep. Shouldn't, but.
You're right. They shouldn't, but they do.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. We get to go into the tunnel. Here we go, babe. Here we go. Hey, we've never been in here. Hey, can you hear me? Does it? Shush! Hey, does it echo?
Well, here's where I turn around. I start off the sports complex. I walk all the way up to here, and then I turn around and head back.
Oh.
It's just about 11 miles.
We're up here on the upper 9, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're who?
Nate Daly.
Nate Daly.
Yep.
And is this a practice?
Yeah, so it says right here, short chipping only going this way. You have these other ones up here that you can kind of just angle yourself and chip further away if you want, work with the bunkers. But here's for short chip only. I was here chipping that way across.
Okay,
That's why I filled that in.
And we noticed you filled the divot in.
Yes, sir.
If they don't fill them in, does that create a problem for the next golfer?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you need some sand to help keep the grass strong and let it grow. It helps hold moisture and everything in there, and balance too.
And so, if guys aren't considerate,
They should. 100%. 100% should put some sand in there.
oh, did you hear that? You should be considerate of the next golfer behind you,
Exactly.
right?
No matter if they're pushing you or not, keep filling it in.
Oh, I
Pace
like
of play.
that.
There you go.
And why do you come to Spanish Oaks?
I mean, I just live right here. It's nice. It's beautiful. You got the mountain scenery. It's November,
Yep.
and it's beautiful weather. I mean, I'm out here short socks.
There you go.
Sweating a little bit, enjoying the altitude, the
Oh.
trees and stuff like that. You can't beat it.
See, and he's smiling too, guys. See? Smiling.
Always, always.
You're not in your house with the blinds closed.
Exactly. Getting out and get some fresh air.
Heck yeah, some vitamin D.
Exactly.
All right, guy, we sure appreciate you. And on them practice shots, you look pretty good.
Thank you. I've been working at it.
All right.
Have a
Okay.
good one.
Thank you. I noticed that there's footprints in the sand. They shouldn't be there, should
Well,
they?
that's a practice.
Oh.
So you can count on that. What the Oaks Golf Course does is they'll fix that every morning, and after that, people practice, and because you're actually going to take the ball over and put it in, and you're not playing for score, you're just practicing. They don't worry so much about it. But everybody should.
But out on the
know-
course, that's not. That's a
out on
no-no.
the course is a different.
That's not kosher.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
you should take care of your sand traps.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Nice little area. You know, you'll see deer and turkeys in here all the time, so it's a good view.
Okay, I think this is where we're at in our show. We're ready to close it. Are there any last minute things that you would make our viewers interested in?
Yes, there's some great launch monitor simulator businesses that have come just on board in the last couple years.
Is that for the winter months?
That is for the winter months.
I was wondering.
So you can actually go and play a round of golf at these golf simulators. They pull up the course, you hit, some even putt.
Like 9 holes, you can do 9 holes on a
18,
wow.
You can pick courses, Pebble Beach. It depends on which ones you're doing. So what you do is you see this big screen and you hit a real ball off of a turf deck, and that gives you the information of how far you hit it. Wow. Did it hook? Did it slice? Did it draw? Did it fade? Tells you all those different things, your club head speed, your ball speed. Great opportunity to practice in the winter months. And it's a great place to teach people how to play golf. They're getting so awesome as far as the electronics and things. But if you're interested in that and interested in learning or taking a date, that's the place to go. And then they get as real as it can be, and then you can bring them to a course.
Heck yeah. Hey, where's Goose? Goose? Let's go check this out.
Hey, I didn't think you'd find me, but you know what?
It's kind of my thing, you know.
I got expelled from the course.
The Marshal?
Yeah.
For what? Holding up the line?
No,
not putting your divots in?
I accidentally run into the back of the golf course.
I was there. So you were.
Gus expelled me from the course. So
you're in cart prison.
Cart prison, I like that. All right, guys. Boy, we've had a lot of fun here today, haven't we?
We held up the mayor while he was golfing.
And you know, Adam, it's a dandy day out here. Give the people a good look.
Oh my heck, it's so gorgeous. It was a little nippy when we first got here, but it's beautiful.
And Gus, we want to thank our
heck yeah, bud.
keynote guest today, Jeff Guston, and Steve Stone, Brian Pendleton, and some others.
Mike Mendenhall, Alan Huff.
That's right, Mike Mendenhall, the mayor, Triple M.
Triple M.
And Alan Huff, A and A, not A and W. And
just in closing, remember, the Marshal's here to educate you. You got questions about a golf course, you're just not sure where everything is, you see a Marshal, we will help you the best that we can as long as we can.
Okay, have you seen our show?
I
How
haven't
we-
yet because I'm not on Spanish Fork TV yet.
You can see it on YouTube. No excuses.
Oh, okay.
Step up.
Okay, this is where we thank our viewers. So we
Take
go,
your right hand.
remember, we love you.
Then we come
bring
back
them
in.
back in. We truly
You
do.
gotta mean it from the heart. Feel it.
We truly do. And we've got some terrific shows planned for you in the near future. And the thought just occurred to me, if you've got an idea for an interesting show,
call SFCN.
Okay, all right. So yeah, if you think you've got an interesting topic, we'll take a look at it and see if it's worthwhile. All right.
It's been a fun one.
We're out of here. Catch you later.